Okay, so my brain isn't all the way awake. I accidentally fell asleep earlier because it's really hot and the heat just knocked me out. So, anyway, today I went to the park to see my friend before she went to Haiti to uh, build houses for. Not build houses. It's not. I don't remember, to be honest. Not to be rude. Anyways, she said some things today that I have to psychologically prove wrong. She said things that she's a Christian, for one thing. I'm not a Christian. I will never be a Christian. There's so many reasons not to be a Christian. Um, so, one of the main things she said today, which bothered me the most, is that I could not ever be a father until I became a Christian. I can easily unprove that. Look at the world. There are trillions of people who are fathers and who are not Christian. I'm purposely not going to give her name because I'm not a douchebag. Her father drinks alcohol. So she told me that drinking alcohol is not a choice. It's unavoidable, and you can't stop doing it. And that is wrong. You can stop doing it. It's a choice. It's a personal choice. And then when I mentioned, well, you can stop smoking cigarettes, and she's like, oh, well, you can do that. And the reason why is because probably someone in her family was able to stop. When you grow up having influences that are good, you have different perspectives on life. When you grow up with only bad influences, you're going to look to a higher power for good influences, God, and you're not going to have any good outlooks on life. People go and become Christian for many reasons, but the main reason people become Christian, the main reason is they're born into it. Their parents, it's the only thing they teach their kids. The Bible. The second main huge reason why people become Christian is because they don't have anyone to look up to, and they fear they've done something wrong, and they want forgiveness. They want forgiveness from an unknown source. And when a man in a building tells them that they can be forgiven just by coming to this building and giving them money and doing certain things by a book that they give you, you're going to do it because you're going to listen to them. Because you think, oh wait, I have someone to look up to. God. When really, you're doing all those things you're doing for yourself, and you're doing them on your own. No one but you is doing those great things. That's why I wonder why some Christians do good things for other people. Why they can't just do those good things without being Christian and trying to spread their word. It doesn't make any sense. It does, but it doesn't. Here's a really funny thing. The gay marriage thing being legalized. I didn't give a straight answer to that because I'm totally fine with it. She is not. So the reason why... Okay, I'll go with that one first. The reason why is because her parents and the Bible crammed into her that Gay is bad. Um, yeah. Someone on Facebook actually posted that gay people are child molesters. So you know what I did? I went on Google News and I researched, which wasn't hard, priest molests. Billions of results, billions, come up of priests molesting little boys and little girls. I think Christianity is flawed a little bit. I think it's used, I'm not thinking, I know, from doing research on all this shit and growing up with Christianity and growing up with Christian people, I know that it's just a big thing to get money from people who want to be forgiven and sell products. It's a product thing. South Park even made fun of it. Stan in South Park made a great thing and said, if people already believe in our cause, then why do they need to pay money? Yeah, why do they need to pay money? And then he called Stan stupid, stupid kid, because he said this isn't about a belief; it's about customers, pretty much. It's all about money. The world runs on capitalism. Bleeped it out. Um, I edited it out. Anyways, she tells me, my friend that I was with today, she tells me that money never buys any happiness. Money will never get you anywhere. And I found out why. I completely found out why today. It's because she grew up with parents who made terrible choices. Terrible, horrible choices. Horrible. The mom followed the dad, and the dad has a shitty job fixing pianos, which I'm guessing you don't fucking know. You don't get paid a lot for doing that. So that can't support a family very well. Then the mom used to be a nurse, which you get paid a lot for. So she left being a nurse to watch her kids because they wanted to homeschool their children instead of just sending them to a public school and keep your job. Makes sense, right? Makes a lot of sense. I blanked it out again. I said her name again. I think she would have grown up with a lot better views on life and a lot better outlooks if the parents, one, weren't Christian, two, raised them well, three, had more money. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it plays a huge role in making a family better. One, the kids will be healthier. The family will be healthier overall. You'll be able to afford school, medical bills, electricity, all of that. You won't live in a shack or an apartment and be crammed in there. Three, you'll be able to buy food, which you need to live. So when someone tells me that money does not buy happiness, you need it. It's a requirement. There's no way of avoiding it. Like this drink, which is really healthy. I bought this with money. It's pretty good. What else can I say? My friend, I don't know this for a fact, so I won't say it. Here's one last thing. Every time I try to tell her, every time I see her, she neglects this. How would you say, rubber band? She ignores it. She declines it. People decline things that they don't want to admit. I tell her that regardless of how much you don't want to act like your parents, you still get traits from them and still passively act like them. Even if you are trying not to, you still passively act like your parents in little tiny ways. And she just says, "Oh, no, you don't have to act like them." And I'm like, "You don't have to, but in little ways you do without realizing it." And I just try not to argue with her because there's no point in arguing.